Hello friends. Are you going through those moments in life where every step feels like your biggest obstacle isn't the mountain in front of you but yourself? Have you ever wondered that our failures and struggles aren't always due to external reasons, but often our internal limitations, fears, and negative thoughts prevent us from moving forward? Friends, The Mountain is You is a book that explains that our greatest challenge is not anyone else but ourselves. This book teaches us how to identify our own limitations, overcome them, and guide our lives in the right direction. Within each of us lies a struggle that we often deny, but this very struggle makes us stronger and leads us towards our dreams. In this video, I will take you deep into the essence of this book. We will discuss how our habits and mindset become our biggest obstacles and also understand how we can change these habits. Every mountain that scares you is actually an opportunity to uncover your inner strength. Sometimes in life, we have to fight with ourselves first, identify our weaknesses, accept them, and then overcome them. This is the core message of the book. So if you also want to bring change into your life, transcend your limitations, and realize your dreams, let's dive in. Chapter 1. The Mountain is You. Self-sabotage is a term we often hear but perhaps fail to truly understand. In simple words, self-sabotage means stopping yourself from reaching the goal you want to achieve. It becomes a barrier in your life, one that you unknowingly build yourself. For example, suppose you want to top your school exams. You work hard, but a voice inside you says, "What if your best isn't good enough?" This fear stops you from giving your 100%. You know you're not putting in your full effort, and this is a classic example of self-sabotage. But the most surprising thing is that often we don't even realize we're sabotaging ourselves. We make excuses, doubt our abilities, and miss opportunities that could help us move forward. The root of self-sabotage is fear. This fear convinces us that we aren't worthy of the things or people in our lives. For instance, if you're working hard for a promotion but deep down a fearful mind asks, "Am I truly worthy of this?" This fear prevents you from trying. The same principle applies to relationships. If you think you won't be a good partner, you might never fully invest in a relationship. Another major cause of self-sabotage is your environment and your self-concept, which is shaped by how your parents, friends, and society made you feel. For example, if you grew up seeing your parents spending money carelessly or if your friends have a reckless attitude towards money, these things shape your unconscious mind, and you may unknowingly make poor financial decisions. So, how do we change this habit? How do we free ourselves from the web we've woven? Stop denial. The first step is to accept the truth. Admit that the excuses you make are actually self-sabotage. For instance, saying, "I earn less money because I prefer a simple life," is often an excuse. The reality might be that you're not pushing yourself to grow. Write down your problems. Understand your problems specifically. Take a paper and write down everything that bothers you. If money is your issue, write down every detail about your finances, your loans, your expenses, and the habit stopping you from saving money. Ask yourself questions. Once you have listed your problems, ask yourself why you keep holding yourself back. For example, if you're not applying for your dream job, is it because you fear rejection or think you don't deserve it? Change your mindset. Once you understand the reasons behind your self-sabotage, the next step is to change your mindset. If you make poor financial decisions, learn to spend and save wisely. If you make mistakes in relationships, work on trust and commitment. The Mountain is You teaches us that every person's greatest obstacle is themselves. The day you identify your bad habits and thoughts, you also gain the power to change them. Every person has the potential to improve their life, but the first step is facing your fears and doubts. Remember, your life depends on the mindset you hold about yourself. Change your mindset, and you will change the direction of your life. Recognize self-sabotage, defeat it, and live the life you truly deserve. Chapter 2. There is no such thing as self-sabotage. When we hear the term self-sabotage, many negative thoughts come to mind. People blame themselves for their failures, thinking they aren't intelligent enough, beautiful enough, or capable enough. But is this true? Absolutely not. In reality, self-sabotage is often a way for our unconscious mind to protect us. But why does this happen? Self-sabotage occurs when two conflicting desires clash within us. a conscious desire and an unconscious desire. For example, your conscious desire might be to reach the top position in your office. You want to work hard for it, but your unconscious desire wants to keep you in a familiar, safe situation because the new position seems unknown and scary. Another example can be seen in relationships. Your conscious desire might be to find a loving partner who supports you during tough times. But you keep choosing toxic or unhealthy relationships because your unconscious mind sabotages your chance at a new, unfamiliar dynamic. So, how do you recognize self-sabotage? Here are some clear signs. Resistance. You have a new project, but you avoid starting it. You want to enter a new relationship, but you keep delaying dates. Perfectionism. You want everything to be perfect. But the fear of making mistakes stops you from even starting. Justification. You justify your lack of effort. You think, at least I tried. But this mindset prevents progress. To overcome self-sabotage, face your fears. Identify your unconscious desires. Ask yourself why you fear change. Understanding and addressing self-sabotage is the key to unlocking your full potential. Change your mindset, face your fears, and build the life you truly deserve. Chapter 3. Releasing the past. Have you ever tried to quit a bad habit? Perhaps it was smoking, overeating junk food, or excessive drinking. If so, you know how challenging it can be to let go of habits you've held onto for years. It becomes even harder when it comes to changing deeply rooted beliefs. To achieve your goals and become a better person, you must learn to let go of the past. This isn't just about external habits, but also about releasing negative beliefs that hold you back. You must understand that you deserve everything you need and desire. The first step to overcoming self-sabotage is letting go of the past. Forgetting the past isn't easy. We cling to our old beliefs because we think they are the truth. We accept that we are only capable of so much or that nothing better is possible. But this is merely our perception, not reality. Do you know that you are far more capable than you consider yourself to be, and much wiser than you give yourself credit for? You just need to recognize this truth within yourself. However, this doesn't mean you should force yourself to change everything all at once. Forcing change can have the opposite effect. Instead, slowly change your mindset. The best way to release old thinking patterns is to mentally prepare yourself. Replace your negative beliefs with confidence and a true perspective. Reflect on painful experiences that still trouble you. Why can't you let them go? Often, they are tied to an unfulfilled desire. Now is the time to see those painful experiences from a new and healthy perspective. An exercise to release the past. Think of a past painful experience, like your first breakup. How did you feel at that time? How did you react? Now use your imagination to visualize your younger self. Picture the moment you were going through that breakup. Sit in front of your younger self and comfort them. Tell them what you've learned over time. Explain how that breakup turned out to be one of the best things that happened to you. Your younger self might not understand it immediately, but believe me, everything gets better with time. Try this exercise with every painful experience. Whenever you feel troubled, talk to your younger self. Guide them on how to feel better, whom to seek help from, and how to overcome the situation. Remember, you can't change your past, but you can change how you view it. When you do this, your life begins to move in the right direction. Things are rarely as bad as they seem, and while you can't control what happens to you, you can control how you react. Start today. Release your past, let it go. This is the way to inner peace and happiness. You deserve every joy, success, and experience that can make your life better. Chapter 4. Building a new future. Changing your perspective about the past is an important step, but it's only half the process. To truly transform your life and break free from self-sabotaging behaviors, you need to build a new future. To do this, you must first recognize your full potential and prepare yourself to embrace it. How to reach your full potential. Connecting with your inner child is a powerful technique used in psychotherapy. Just like you spoke to your younger self about past pains, this process helps remind you of your desires, passions, and dreams, things you may have forgotten due to self-sabotaging behavior. Often, fear or the possibility of failure stops us from pursuing our dreams. But when you reconnect with your past and your inner child, fear loses its power. You become ready for what you want and deserve. 5 important steps. Face your fears. Sit comfortably, meditate, or take deep breaths to calm your mind. Close your eyes and imagine the highest version of your future self, independent, happy, and successful. Observe your future self. Pay attention to how this version of you looks, behaves, and speaks. The more closely you observe, the clearer it becomes what changes you need to make in your present. Ask for guidance. Your future self may guide you. Perhaps they'll tell you to leave a toxic relationship or change your job. Accept this guidance positively. Revisit the past and communicate. Go back 5 to 7 years in your imagination. Meet your younger self and share your current life's successes. This conversation will help heal old fears and insecurities. Accept the key to your new life. Imagine holding the key to your new life. This isn't just about material things but emotional and mental growth. Accept it and apply it to your present. Recognizing your full potential isn't just about focusing on your strengths. You must also identify your weaknesses. Those who are successful understand and address both their strengths and weaknesses. Conclusion. The book The Mountain Is You teaches us that the greatest obstacles, problems, and struggles in our lives actually come from within us. This book empowers us to recognize and overcome self-doubt, fear, and limiting beliefs. The mountain you want to climb in your life is, in reality, you, your thoughts, habits, and perspectives. But the good news is, you don't need anything external to conquer this mountain. You only need to look inward and change the things holding you back. The book emphasizes self-awareness and self-acceptance as keys to transformation. Challenges and problems aren't barriers. They are opportunities to grow and realize your full potential. Every day is a new chance. Every struggle is a new lesson. Embrace your journey, celebrate small achievements, and be proud of your progress. Remember, you already have everything you need to climb your inner mountain. You just need to believe in yourself.